Our learning target for the day is I can solve problems involving application of right triangle ratios. Our objective for the day is students will be able to find the area of a triangle when one side and two angles are given. Our essential question of the day is how can I find the area of a triangle when two angles and an included side is given? Write the formula to find the area of the triangles given three angles and one side. So in this concept you will be given two angles most of the time, and you can find the third angle by using your angle sum triangle property. This means the sum of the three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree and one side. So there are three formulas which we will be using. First one says k is equal to 1/2 a square. Now a square side b, sine b sine c over sine of a. Important part to keep in mind is look at this lowercase a, and that's the whichever is the side over here, that's where the angle will be in the denominator. This is how you can remember the formula. 1/2 b square. Now since this is b square, in the denominator is what? Sine of b. What is left? A and c. So it comes sine of a, sine of c. And the third one is 1/2 c square, sine of a, sine of b over sine of c. We can also use this formula just to make it calculator friendly. You can also use like this. You can extend this fraction part over here, or you can do is change your 1/2 to 0.5. So it will be 0.5 a square times sine of b times sine of c divided by sine of b. So sine of a. So second formula over here will be 0.5 b square. Now since it is b square, this will be what? Sine of b times what is left? Sine of a times sine of c. See, this is how you can memorize the formula. Or again it is 0.5. This time it is c square. Now since it is c square, draw your fraction part and write it over here, sine of c. So what is left? You are left over with sine of a and sine of b, which makes our three formulas to find the area of a triangle when we have been given three angles in one side. Remember, you will be given two angles and you have to find the third angle by using the angle sum property of a triangle. Find the area of the triangle when side lowercase a is equal to 13.5, uppercase a is 34 degree, b is 56 degree. Now remember from the previous slide, the formula which you will be using over here is 0.5. Now they have given you side a, it will be a square times. Now I have showed you earlier also how you write the formula when this is side a, in the denominator at that time write sine of a. So you will not forget the formula and your formula will be copied correctly. So only thing what we have to do is just type the values or plug in the value. 0.5 times a square. A square is 13.5 whole square times sine of b is what? Sine of 56 degree times sine of c, okay, divided by what? Divided by sine of a. Sine of a is what? 34 degree. Now you remember on the previous slide I told you they will be giving you two angles, not the third one. You can find the third one by using our angle sum property of a triangle. A plus b plus c is 180 degree. Now what is the value of a? This is an angle 34. I'll write 34 over here, plus b is 56, and this is your c is equal to 180 degree. So I will add these two over here. 56 plus 4 is a 60, 90. 90 plus c is equal to 180 degree. Now what else I can do over here is I can subtract. Using my equations property, I will subtract 90 from both the sides, and my value of uppercase c is what? 90 degrees. So this is how I found my third angle. So I will come back over here and I will erase this one over here, and I will change this by what? I will change this by sine of 90 degree. So now only thing I'm left over after this is I have to type all of these values which is over here in my calculator, and I will get my answer. So let's pull up my calculator As you all can see, this is a fraction, that's my fraction button, 0.5 times, now it says parentheses 13.5 parentheses close, this is a square over here, then it says times sine of what, 56 degrees, sine of 56. Please do keep in mind, since you open the parentheses, you have to close the parentheses, times sine of 90, this is my 90, I will close my parentheses over here. Now I will come to the denominator part. This is sine of what, sine of 34 degree, and I have closed this, and my answer is 135.09. Now again, do keep in mind, since we are finding the area, what we have to do, you have to write the answer with square units. So that's the answer for this question. Find the area of the triangle when uppercase A is 25 degree, uppercase B is 105 degree, and lowercase b is 15. So we will first of all write the formula. Area of a triangle is equal to 0.5. You can make your own formula. They give you lowercase b, so I'll write b square. Now remember, whenever I am writing this side b square in my denominator, I will have angle of that side. So sine of b. Now I am left over with a and c. I'll write over here sine of a times sine of c. So let's go ahead and start entering the value. So 0.5 times b square is what, 15 square, times sine of a. Sine of a is 25 degree. Sine of c, oops, they have not given c over here. So what I will do is I will write over here sine of b is 105 degrees. So I have to use my angle sum properties to find my third angle over here. How I do that? A plus b plus c is equal to 180 degree. In a triangle, the sum of the three angles is equal to 180 degree. Now I have been given the value of a as 25. I have been given the value of b as 105, but I do not know c. So when I add these two numbers, I have got 130 plus c is equal to 180 degree, and I can subtract 130, and I subtracted 130, and my value of c is what? 50 degree. So I can write over here sine of 50 degree. After this, it's very easy for me. I have to type everything in my calculator, so I get my answer. Now I have entered all of my values from this part over here in the calculator. So on pressing enter, I got 37.70. So 37.70. Do keep in mind, since we are finding the area, your answer should be with 30 square units over here. Find the area of the triangle when lowercase a is 15.6 and b is 67, c is 45. So we will start first of all by writing our formula. Area of a triangle is equal to 0.5 a square, because they give me the side a square. As I have been telling you earlier also, whenever you write the side, write first of all that angle in the denominator, and the remaining two are b and c. So only thing what we need is we have to plug in the values over here. Times a square is 15.6 whole square, times sine of b is what? Sine of 67 degree, and sine of c is what? Sine of 45 degrees, and divided by sine of a. So in this case, we figure out there is no value of a given to us. So what we can do is we can again use our angle sum property over here. So let's use our angle sum property. A plus b plus c is equal to 180 degree. So in this case, I do not know a, but I know my 67, b and c over here. So as you can see over here, I have added these two numbers over here. I think I made an error in this part over here, so let me make the correction. Okay, so after correcting the values and simplifying it, I ended up with the value of angle A as 68 degrees. So I wrote it over here, and after this what I have to do is only I have to type these values in my calculator to get my answer. So let's start with the same thing like the fraction button over here. 0.5 times, this is yours 15.6. Okay, let me bring back my calculator over here. 15.6 parentheses, and this is a square over here, and this is my times sine of 67. I close my parentheses, times sine of 45. I close my parentheses over here. I'm having some technical difficulties over here. So this is my sine of 68, close parentheses, and my answer is what? 85.42. So my answer is 85.42 square units. Find the area of the triangle when lowercase b is 12, uppercase a is 50 degree, and uppercase c is 35. So my formula is area of a triangle is equal to 0.5 b square. Since I'm writing b square, in my denominator I will write sine of b, and this is your sine of a times sine of c. So we wrote our formula. Let's start entering the values over here or substituting the values. So this is my 12 square, this is my sine of a is 50 degree times sine of c is 35 degree, and divided by sine of b. So how we can find the sine of b is, you can add 50 plus 35 as I've been doing earlier, but this time I will take a shortcut over here, and you can just subtract this 85 from what? 180 degrees. You can do like this also, it saves lots of time. It's your 95 degrees. So this is your 95 degree. Now what you have to do is, you have to type all these values in your calculator to find your answer. Okay, so let's go over here. This is 0.5 times. Now you can see this is 12 square. I know 12 square is 144. I did just like this. Okay, if you don't know, just follow all the steps. So this is your sine 50 degree, and make sure you close the parentheses, then says times sine of 35 degree, close the parentheses, and divided by sine of 95 degree, and close the parentheses over here, and your answer is 31.75. So write it over here, 31.75 square units.